It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
1-yard gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He'll get this one to Watkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Brings it in. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's third.
Good luck
and
defending
1.
that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 line.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check. 72.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35.
Check. Cowboy 80. Check.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Working on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll throw it here on 1st. Setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagle.
He's going to throw this one. Has it at the 7. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This is Allen to return. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mason trying left side. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Running once more with Mason. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Breaks the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Complete out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go. Here we go. Back to 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the set.
It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check out.
Now give it to Mason. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops it after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's McCarthy to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, smash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And this is intercepted. And the Vikings are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And those running lanes are closing up fast start thing. He's out to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This gets the first and more. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On play action now, McCarthy. Has him running the comeback. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Mike, go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Oh, he put everything he had in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the final play of our first half.
Set. 60. Go.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And they're going to get there to force them out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Set.
McCarthy to throw it. Complete downfield to Felton. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. Looked great initially, but he is short of that first down marker. They rallied to him in time. Time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
The give here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So 1st down from the 41. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19, Tiger.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. Tackle made right around the 26. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Bronco 80, go.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook. But every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page. And that page, well, it was textbook.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings tie this game at 21.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He spins right by him. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man to rock.
First down, New Orleans.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Pass play now. That one's complete over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Handoff headed right. Kamara. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Go.
Another run for Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Complete to Jalen Naylor. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again. That is cuffed. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, sack. 17, 19. Go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On the set.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Yet again, it's Jefferson. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cook calls it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Saints in range for a game-winning score. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
1-yard gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On this one and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 45-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. He'll look to throw it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
2 teams giving all they have to make it to the NFC Championship. How fun is this, Brock? A great game continues as they kick it away in overtime. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, go.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This finds Bellinger. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They go play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through, and now they're a stop away from the win.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Connects on the crosser. No one's around him. He's got space. Hits the 20. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there, and they were